state of death ground is that when you have somewhere to go, you're not going to do whatever it takes to achieve victory. So, for instance, if you're chased into an alley that has no exit, and it's just your back is to the wall, as it were, then you're on death ground, because your only option is to fight or die. So an example of that is was it Cortez? One of the Spanish conquistadors, when they got to South America, to encourage his troops, because they were vastly outnumbered, to fight as hard as they could, is they literally drilled holes in their ships and burnt them and totaled basically their escape routes. So their only option was to then succeed, which is part of how, they conquered the better part of a continent. So I'm trying to think of a way to surmise this. Basically, it's that even if you have the option to get away somehow, if you put yourself in that state of being on death ground, it's a kind of, I think of it as basically a kind of grim determination. I feel like it also lends itself to the, if I'm going, then you're coming with me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I can't get away, then I'm going to take as many of you with me as I can. And then that, in turn, might actually allow you to defeat your opponent and actually survive another day.
And on the other side, if you're the aggressor, you always give an enemy an escape route.
Yes.
Because then they don't get into that mindset.
Yeah.
Right? So you always give them a way they can run, or, some kind of escape.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you put them into there, and then they fight twice as hard, right?
Yeah.
Because they think there's no way out.
Yeah, it's literally that animal instinct of us. That's why, you can tell when if you're walking late at night and see, well, a skunk is the scary one. Oh God, you know what? You have all the space you want.
Yeah.
But say, I don't know, it could be a rabbit, whatever it is. You can tell if, say, based on where you are, if there's someone else walking nearby, and say it's against a building, it's looking, and you can see it's kind of like it doesn't know where to go for a second, because it feels like you've got one quadrant, and maybe if there's other people around, or another animal, someone's got the dog tied up or whatever, that they're like, okay, that's a dangerous animal, that could be a dangerous animal, and then it doesn't know where to go, and then the moment it sees an opening, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So
basically, everything will choose to save their life rather than get injured, right? Or
yeah.
possibly die. So
yeah, which is also why I never understood guys who like to go out to the bar and pick fights. It's like that's probably a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing. And there's an element of safety there that's implied by culture and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Death ground, very good.